Hello and good morning. Thanks for tuning in. This is Holly Shields live from Kalkine Studios in Sydney, and you're watching the early trades. This is our market open report. Today, the ASX 200 is up, gaining 0.81% and crossing above its 200-day moving average. The top performing stocks in this index include PointsBet, which is up 7.75%, and Zipco as well, up 6.90%. The index has lost 0.76% for the past 5 days, but is still virtually unchanged over the year-to-date period. Now, looking at some of the stocks making a buzz today in the opening session, Origin Energy has released its quarterly report for the period ending March 31, covering the performance of its integrated gas and energy markets divisions. Some of the highlights include the company's March quarter production, which is down 4% from the prior quarter, primarily due to the wet weather impacting and two fewer days in the quarter. And electricity sales volumes have increased 7% from the year-ago period as well, and a 16% increase in business volumes due to net consumer wins, more than offset a 4% decrease in retail volumes due to a lower usage Reliance Worldwide today. Reliance Worldwide today provided a trading update for the 9 months ending March 31. Sales for the 9-month period of $845.2 million were 14% higher than the prior corresponding period. Sales included $69.7 million from the Easy Flow, which was acquired in mid-November of last year. Growth was recorded in the Americas and Asia Pacific regions, while the EMEA experienced a slight decline in revenues following strong activity levels in the prior period. And meanwhile, ResMed as well today announced results for its quarter ending March 31, and the company's revenue increased by 12% to $864.5 million, which is up 14% on a constant currency basis. The company's gross margin contracted 140 BPS to 56.8%. Non-GAAP gross margin contracts 150 BPS to 58.1% . And the income from operations increased 5%, non-GAAP operating profit up 5%. Meanwhile, the company's diluted earnings per share of $1.22, non-GAAP diluted earnings per share of $1.32. Ramsay remains well positioned to benefit from the growing backlog of elective surgery across each of its geographies and continues to invest in organic and inorganic initiatives to meet the forecast of long-term growth in demand for healthcare services. And the Elysium Healthcare acquisition was completed on the 31st of Jan this year, and the recommended offer by Ramsay Santé to acquire GHP Specialty Care AB is now unconditional. Elysium is performing in line with expectations at the time of the acquisition, and both deals are expected to be EPS accretive in the financial year 23. Meanwhile, Kogan.com has shared that the strong performance of Kogan Marketplace and Kogan First continued in the March quarter, while overall sales growth remained in line with industry trends following the strong acceleration of the initial COVID-19 period. The company's gross sales with levels of inventory and operational capabilities developed accordingly. In the third quarter, consumer demand did not meet these expectations, however, with gross sales down slightly by 3.8% year-on-year. And that is all for now in the early trades, but stay tuned for more only on Kalkine TV. This is Holly Shields signing off.